I'm going to show you how to grow these leafy greens indoors. I'm going to show you 3 things that you could be harvesting and growing indoors. So let's get this harvest started and find out what those 3 things are. This is my indoor garden. Microgreens, only 7 to 14 days to harvest. Cilantro, that's what's really cool is that, yes, cilantro can grow indoors. This is radish. Yep, look at that radish. Then these little ones are Thai basil. There's 2 of them over here. And then I've got 4 cinnamon basils. And then I've got big thyme, like about 4 plants of big thyme. And this was another radish, but this one went to flowering. And I'm not going to pretty much do anything like that one. Actually, no, I can still eat that. That looks fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and eat that and harvest it because look, all those flowers are dropping. Next, we've got kale that I'm going to be harvesting. Now, there's a lot of kale here. I have about, let's see, 5 plants of kale. Let me move this around so you get a better view. So there's 5 plants of kale. And then right back here, I have Swiss chard as well. And I just love the color of that Swiss chard. It's, oh, can you see it? Look at that beautiful color, red and purple. So we've got Swiss chard, some bok choy as well, has grown so lovely and beautifully. I love just sauteing some bok choy on the stove. It is just so refreshing and also great, just fresh to eat. But look at all that bok choy. And then as well, lettuce. Look at this lettuce. Just a beautiful deep purple color with the green, the reds. It's just a beautiful mixture. I am going to harvest all of this and then show you what it looks like. So to harvest this kale, I'm going to just take off some of these little dry pieces, okay? But you're just going to clip down at the base, if you can see that. I'll clip down because I can keep clipping and harvesting it and then coming back again. Look at that. Look at the size of this leaf. You see the size of my hand? And look at the size of that leaf. That's just, oh, just beautiful. So that's all. I'm just taking the outer leaves. You can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the outer leaves, clipping them. And actually, I don't even have to clip them. I can just break them. It's so easy just to snap them off. So that's another thing that you can do. Just snap it. Let me snap one here. Carefully. There we go. You can snap it and it just breaks right off. But the beautiful thing about growing indoors is that because it's done with hydroponics, the water really is absorbed into the stem. And so you can eat the stems of these greens. And a lot of times when you're growing outdoors, your leafy greens, people tend not to eat the stem because it just has a very earthy, I call it dirt. It just tastes like dirt to me, in my opinion. And so, but when you grow it indoors, it tastes like water. It's just so refreshing because it is grown in that water. So that's how you trim and cut it. I probably could cut another one right here. It's a very small one. I could leave it. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and cut a lot more off the other ones and just see how they do. But you just need to leave a few and then it just keeps growing. Okay. These will take no time. This one to grow back again if I were to leave it. But I'm going to go ahead and clip it. It's a smaller one. But if I want to leave it, I really could. Just as long as I'm leaving a few here, right here in the middle, that they're able to grow on their own. And it will just keep growing and growing and growing. I might even cut this one at the bottom. It's another small one. So that way I can have little baby kales. And this is why I grow indoors. So we're going to cut the bok choy in the same manner. Cut the bok choy down at the base. Oh man, that is so nice. Whew. I'm just laying everything down on a tray, and I'll show you at the end that looks like. I'm trying to be careful the way oh my goodness, I love this. I love growing indoors. Just look at that, it's so beautiful. And the beautiful thing about growing leafy greens is that you can cut and come again, which basically means you just cut around the outer leaves, like I was showing you with the kale, and then you allow the ones in the center to keep growing, and then they do, and they keep growing, and then you can just come back and keep harvesting. And for many of my plants, I'm able to come back and harvest multiple times, sometimes 4 to 5 times. It just really depends on how long I want to keep going. Once I start working on the outdoor garden, I'm not able to put in as much care inside, and so I start more so focusing on the outside. But until then, I have a lot that I get to harvest from in here. And I think that's all I'm going to leave right there on for the bok choy, so that I can allow the leaves on these inner young leaves to keep growing. Now the lettuce might be a little bit harder for you to see, but it was a little bit trickier because I had to literally, like, I couldn't take my scissors and get in there and cut it. First of all, it's harder for me to see. So I'm just literally just picking at the lettuce and just picking it out and putting it on this tray. And then once I've gotten to most of it and have gotten it out, then I'm able to see really the crown area of the lettuce, and then I'm able to cut it. And literally just picking it, just like that. I find that for this lettuce, that's the best way for me to harvest this. And then see if I can show you another spot. So I'm grabbing the outer part, the outer leaves. I think this is better view. And then I'm picking it. Oops. Trying to be very careful. I just picked it off just like that. There we go. And then I'm dropping it on this tray. See all that lettuce there? I'm dropping it on that tray. So I'll finish doing that for the rest of these plants. So here we've got bok choy, and it's very great harvest. It's strong, sturdy, it's really great. I have some Swiss chard that was here, just a little that's growing, one plant. The kale, it was a great harvest on that. And then the lettuce. Let's get ready to taste this. Now, when I grow indoors, you know I'm going to have a taste test. So let's start with some lettuce here. All right. Tender. It's so soft. So juicy. Sweet. Refreshing. All right. Let's try some kale. Here's a baby kale. Even though I have larger pieces. Start with the stem. Oh my goodness. It just punches at you. The flavor is really good. I love kale. I like kale. I eat kale every day. And I put fruits on it, and grapes and bananas and apples and oranges. I don't even put salad dressing on it. Sometimes I do if I'm not making a fruit type salad. But you can eat the stem when you grow hydroponically with kale, because it's just, water is just enriched in it. Whereas I notice when I've grown outdoors, it tastes different. It tastes more like dirt from the soil and all that in the stems. So normally I don't eat the stems. Hydroponically though, I love it. Okay, so this is Swiss chard. Oh, still very earthy, but different. Way better. Oh my goodness. I love this. Look at the color. Very tasty. Mm-mm-mm. All right, bok choy. Let me get a baby one. Let me first show you how big they really are. But I'm just going to get a baby one, a little tiny one. All right. Mmm. Man, I was thirsty. I was talking a lot making this video, and this just refreshed my thirstiness. This is really good. Mm-hmm. Very tasty. So I'm very pleased with this harvest. So here you go. This is the harvest. I hope that you were impressed with this. I was impressed with this harvest, and I cannot wait to go ahead and eat this. But if you were impressed with this and you liked it, then give me a like and a thumbs up on this video. That way I know that you actually like this video. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that, or share it with someone else so that they can subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot of videos this year, and I would love for you to be a part of this journey with me. But just get started, whether it's indoors or outdoors. But this is just proof that you can still plant indoors, even in the winter months, in the colder months. So, but anyways, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But just remember to grow leafy, and I will see you next time.